We all love watching the flights of the Dutch Pilot Girl YouTube channel. Michelle Gooris, a Dutch pilot, is the woman behind this popular aviation channel. Her story is quite inspiring and interesting. In this video, I'll tell you how Michelle decided to become a pilot and how she overcame numerous setbacks to become one. I'll also tell you about her YouTube channel and other ventures. So, now let's start from the beginning. Michelle Gooris was born on November 10th, 1991, and hails from Amsterdam, Netherlands. After studying VWO, University Preparatory Education, Nature and Technology at Corlaer College, a higher secondary school in Nijkerk, Netherlands at 16, she was confused about her further education. Michelle didn't have any specific interests and attended medical school, but dropped out of it, as she found it boring, and at the time, her grandfather suggested she study to become a pilot. Michelle had never thought of becoming a pilot before, but decided to give it a chance as she had studied all the required subjects required for pilot training like maths, physics, and science. Initially, Michelle visited a few flight schools, and after listening to a few classes, she got attracted towards becoming a pilot. Michelle visited many schools like AIS Flight Academy, European Pilot Selection and Training, and CAE Aviation Academy Amsterdam, and based on her liking and discussions with others, she chose to study from the CAE Aviation Academy, and she joined it at 19 to receive flight training, an integrated program. Even though Michelle's parents supported her decision of receiving pilot training, her father was half-hearted with her decision because they were in a financial crisis in 2011 and she had to take a loan of 150,000 euros with an interest rate of 5.2%, and adding insult to injury, her seniors at the academy were unemployed and the growth of Europe's aviation industry wasn't decent. But thanks to her passion of becoming a pilot, she decided to take pilot training. After passing the selection process in 2011, Michelle started receiving pilot training in CAE Aviation Academy Amsterdam, and for the initial 8 months, she received theoretical training at the ground school in Amsterdam. Later, she was sent to Arizona, U.S. for further training. There, Michelle stayed in Springs Mesa and met the students of CAE Aviation Academy's foreign locations. After finishing her flight training there, she flew many aircraft like Piper Archer LX, Diamond DA-40 Diamond Star, and Diamond DA-42 Twin Star. Later, she moved to Brussels, Belgium, and received the multi-engine training. She trained on Diamond DA-42 Twin Star. Michelle found operating full authority digital engine control in Brussels much easier than the prop and mixture setting in Arizona. Later, she moved to Oxford, England for a multi-crew cooperation and jet orientation course. These were mostly online courses. This concluded her 2-year pilot training, and she graduated in 2013. Michelle couldn't secure a pilot job after graduation. She started working in a lawyer's office as she had to pay her bills and interest for her pilot loan. Michelle chose to work in the lawyer's office as it was a flexible job and allowed her to quit on a short notice. This was important as airlines were requiring candidates to attend interviews at the last minute. She was paying around 700 euros to the bank each month, but as the interest rate of her pilot loan was high, her loan wasn't subduing. At the time, she had to also pay for her medical insurance and for keeping her license current. Michelle realized that working at the lawyer's office wouldn't help her secure the pilot job, but working in a job related to aviation would, and would make her resume more attractive to her potential airline employers. So, she started volunteering at a simulator company at Lelystad Airport and working as a flight instructor and dealt with the Boeing 737-800 flight simulator. But as this was voluntary work, Michelle had to continue working at the lawyer's office to pay her bills. She used to fly in the simulator daily for many hours. This helped her to maintain her flying skills and also helped with instrument scanning. She learned a great deal about flying the Boeing 737-800, which later helped her in securing a pilot job. Michelle did odd jobs for a couple of years, and at the time, she used to live with her parents at their home. Michelle applied for jobs at many airlines during those years, but as their contracts were unsustainable, she didn't join them. Michelle secured the job of a first officer in Ryanair in June 2016. She signed a self-employment contract, which meant she had to bear many expenses, and as she was unsatisfied with the job, she quit in July 2017 after gaining 500 flight hours. Then Michelle joined Albastar as a first officer in July 2017 and worked there until December 2019. There she learned flying Boeing 737-400 and Boeing 737-800 and also experienced a water salute. Even though her contract was great, she felt the roster to be tough. Later, she joined a Dutch airline company. From the moment Michelle started her flight training and until she started piloting, people were doubtful of her career choice, as they believed that flying is a men's career. But thankfully, people stopped doubting her after she became a pilot. Michelle started her YouTube channel, DutchPilotGirl, on June 22, 2014. At the time, she was unemployed and the economic crisis was prevailing. She published her first video, First Solo Flight PA, 28 Aircraft, on August 20, 2014. Currently, Michelle has 381K subscribers on her channel and 326K followers on Instagram. She also authored an ebook, Become an Airline Pilot, and developed apps, Pre-Flight and Boeing 737NG, and also offers your Pilot Academy. Michelle films with Canon EOS 750D and GoPro Hero 5 cameras, and also uses a DJI Mavic Pro drone and Bose A20 aviation headset. She lives in Amsterdam. Now enjoy a few tidbits about Michelle. She's a cat person. Michelle prefers Boeing. You'll be surprised to know that she never flew an Airbus. Her favorite food are pâté with mayonnaise and Africandel special. She also knows French, Italian, Dutch, and Spanish. So, how are you inspired by Michelle Gooris' story? Please comment below. If you are into reading, I've also written her story on my website. Find the link in this video's description. For more success stories of your favorite YouTubers, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.